Hey, Tires here, and welcome to Trailer Talk with Tires. And today we have a special guest. It's Kenny Bechtel, my very good friend and confidant, writer of books such as
Mud and Daisies. I do have a poem one coming out called Poems for the Redeemed Heart. That's all I'll say so far. But I got some really cool and epic ones that I'm super excited for.
But the reason he's here today is because the trailer for Star Wars Episode 9 just dropped and we have to talk about it. And Kenny's love for Star Wars rivals my own. And as much as I love Star Wars, I gotta tell you, I was not very excited seeing the first trailer that came out for this movie. I thought it was okay, but nothing that really got me excited to see the movie. I think that The Last Jedi still hurts my psyche a little. I don't know how you felt about the first trailer.
Yeah, the first trailer, nothing really super wowed me. I enjoyed it. Honestly, half of it, I forget half of it too. I know in this trailer, one of the phrases I believe comes from that trailer. And for a second, the first trailer was so hazy. For a second, I was like, is this from episode 7 or something? So I'm thinking, no, that's from the original first trailer that we just got. So. Not too much new stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if I heard the Vader breathing in this new trailer.
I don't think that was in the last one.
It was not, but we had Palpatine in the last one. He's not in this one, except
No, he is. I'm
that's
pretty
true.
Sure his voice is in it. So.
The trailer starts out with a montage of every single Star Wars film that we've seen thus far, and the first time I saw the trailer, I liked it, but I was like, oh, well, this is all the stuff I actually like about Star Wars. I'd like to see something new. How did you feel about the montage?
I was a little bit annoyed at first because I'm what some people call them prequelists. They like the prequels a lot. I even like episode 1.
Well, we're not going to talk about that in this video, about how wrong that really feels. Still makes my spine just shivers up my spine.
You gotta say episode 2 and 3 are quality.
Okay, I like episode 2 and 3.
Yeah, especially episode 3. So I feel like sometimes in the sequel trilogy, we haven't been getting much prequel of at all. And someone who grew up with the Clone Wars animated show, my goodness, I was
Which is one of the best things in Star Wars media.
And that's probably the best thing that came from the prequels too.
Yeah, that's really true.
I was kind of bummed at first because it was just original trilogy going oh, they're gonna ignore the prequels again. They're gonna act like that's not a part of the saga. But then it switches to the prequels yeah, you know what, I do like this. Yeah.
And to be fair, they did get some really great clips from the prequel trilogy that I liked. It really felt like Star Wars. It really resonated with, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm about to watch a Star Wars movie again. But when it comes to the original stuff for this movie, the voiceover that Luke gives, I think is actually really cool. I like that.
That's great. It makes the whole thing honestly made me want to go in and watch Star Wars Marathon.
Yeah, it did. So the trailer did its job to get you excited about Star Wars again. But when it comes to the new stuff that we see in this trailer, I liked Rey. All of Rey's stuff, I continue. In fact, there's a move that she does by throwing the lightsaber with the Force and just cutting. Yes. I've only seen that in the video games. I've never seen that in the movie, and that looks really cool.
Yes. The one planet, desert planet. Again, we have another desert planet.
Yeah.
And at first, when I saw with the beginning of the trailer, I thought oh, it's gonna be Tatooine, and then it wasn't because it was just.
Is it Jakku?
It's not Jakku either.
Okay.
It's a new planet. They announced what the planet was already, but I forget honestly.
I guess we already saw every single type of planet. We had a forest planet, we had a snow planet.
They could be more creative.
Yeah. In episode 2, we got a rain planet, so that was pretty cool.
Episode 2, Geonosis was practically the same, except they had giant pillars of red sand, which is totally different. So
well, I guess there's only so many things you can do. I don't know where this movie is going. I still don't even really know what Rise of Skywalker really means.
That's not a mystery.
I mean, if Rey ends up being a Skywalker, I actually don't have a problem with that. I was actually more excited if she could be a Kenobi, but
I don't like that.
You don't?
No,
What do you want her to be?
Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite guy, but having him have a kid while he's with guarding Luke, it just doesn't seem to fit with the...
Well, what about that girlfriend he had in Clone Wars?
She's dead, Satine's dead.
I didn't know that.
If it was Satine, I'd be up for that. She was awesome.
So he was in Moulin Rouge, and his girlfriend in that movie was called Satine, and so I can't help but think
what was it made?
Moulin Rouge? Oh, I have no idea.
If it was made before the Clone Wars, that might be...
I'm pretty sure it's made before the Clone Wars.
That is so... I just learned something like that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. So when I watch those episodes, also, I really want them to be together, even though it's against the Jedi Code.
Duchess Satine? Yeah. like that's like a shippable like Star Wars relationship. And then of course Darth Maul comes
That's
in
true.
with his double-sided lightsaber. It wasn't he had the cool black?
Oh, so he killed
black. Yeah, you didn't say you saw that, right?
I didn't see that episode actually. We gotta watch that.
We gotta watch it.
I feel like we're more excited for the stuff that this trailer teases than the actual movie. The final showdown between Kylo Ren and Rey. And what do you think? There's a tease that Rey could go to the dark side, but I think that last shot of the trailers isn't real.
First off, I want to ask you, where do you think that is?
I have no idea. I'd love it if it was on Dagobah. Like, I want to go back to Dagobah.
I think I know where it is. Okay.
Where is it?
So, you better splice this into your video. So I want you to like, my hands are gonna go like this.
No.
It's gonna probably be on this or this side. I don't know how.
I'm gonna have to do this later. You're making editing work for me in my video.
There is a bunch of water surrounding this epic battle between Rey and Kylo Ren. Okay, Ben, I think he has his mask off. I don't know.
I don't think he's wearing his mask.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if he was, 'cause I like the mask.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know
but
why.
they're having this epic battle aboard metal container thing. And you also see this in the poster that they just released from D23.
Yeah, that poster looked amazing.
It looks like the same kind of metal thing, very similar. Look behind it. There is a turbo laser. Just like the Death Star's turbo laser.
Oh, cool.
So I believe they are fighting on top of the second Death Star.
The second Death Star.
Which makes me wonder, is this Endor? Or at least one of them.
You can see some Ewoks again.
I don't know, it could be the moon of Endor, or maybe it's the actual planet of Endor. But since we're seeing water everywhere, and since we're seeing a forest place a lot, and those trees look very similar to the, is it the Redwood Forest that it was?
Yeah, in San Francisco?
I believe so. So they look very similar, so I'm just wondering, are we going back to Endor?
It would be cool to go back to Endor. I do like seeing the new planets in these movies, but
Yeah, let's do that.
if we don't end this trilogy with the Yum Yum song, I will flip. I don't really know what to expect for Palpatine. I don't know what his endgame really is.
Endgame.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this movie has a lot to like compete with because Endgame just came out and everything.
Yeah.
And I really hope that it's good. Like, you know, I actually like the new trilogy. I loved Force Awakens. The Last Jedi, yeah, it's a pretty movie to look at.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like watching it. But there were some really cool Star Wars moments.
I think The Last Jedi has some of the coolest Star Wars moments.
Yeah.
Think about Luke versus like the First Order. A lot of people didn't like how Luke died. I'm not happy that Luke died.
Yeah.
But the way he died,
It was pretty epic.
that was super epic. Like that battle itself, not a better way I can think of. Also, Holdo going right through the
That looked really cool. Even though Admiral Holdo, I think, is the worst leader of all time. But
that was one cool thing she did.
you know what annoys me though about Luke's death in The Last Jedi? We're not even talking about the trailer anymore.
It's fine.
This trailer gets you excited about
Star Wars talking time's fine.
But the only thing I didn't like about that fight between Kylo is that Kylo says to Luke, "Are you here to like save my soul or whatever?" And Luke says no, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound like Luke, because like you literally had a battle with your father where you refused to fight him because you believed in him.
But he does say see you around, kids. They can bring that in, and I really hope they bring that in.
Yeah, that was my one thing, is if he's a Force ghost, like trying to bring Kylo back to the light side throughout the movie, I would really like to see that.
I mean, he said to Leia, no one's ever really gone.
Oh.
So that's such a good line. And after Carrie Fisher's passing, like I feel like I don't know if it was the directors or what, but it seems like it has like double motive.
You know what was beautiful about that is that Luke projected himself the way that Leia would have remembered him, and that was so sweet.
Yes. Yeah.
If you don't know Star Wars, this means nothing to you, but I don't know why you'd watch this video in the first place. But no, I do like the trailer, even though I think that ending shot with Rey with the double lightsabers, I think that's red. I don't think she's actually a Sith. I think there's going to be a scene where she just picks that up and they did it for the
One cool thing is the double lightsabers like that, where it's just like some weird one was like two-sided and like flips up like that. That's a Clone Wars design.
Oh, cool.
As well as a Rebels design, I believe. Both of which were carried by the Jedi Temple Guards, as well as Pon Krell. So, but you've never seen the lightsaber actually light up and then go like this, from what I remember.
Well, it looks cool.
It looks cool. I agree. I feel like it was just a teaser for like, come see this movie.
Yeah.
It might turn to the dark side.
Which she's really not. I mean, if they did, that would be really cool.
Unless if Palpatine is somehow getting in her mind and twisting it, making her go dark.
So
And
you get like a Revenge of
maybe
the Sith
Palpatine
again?
was in them. Maybe Palpatine was actually Snoke. That would.
The whole time? Because Snoke was just a rip-off of the Emperor. I never liked
Yeah,
him.
maybe that's why. I don't know. Crazy theories here, but
Yeah, I have no idea
I'm
what
not
to expect.
saying that's gonna happen, but I won't be objective.
Well, that's what I like about, so far, the thing that this movie has going for is that I really have no idea what to expect. I have no idea. In The Last Jedi, I also had that expectation where I didn't know what to expect, and that was great. I think that's what's great about this new trilogy is that literally I have no idea where they're going or what's supposed to happen. But, you know, that doesn't mean that it'll be a great movie. I hope it is.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I mean, it's the last one for a while, but Disney Plus is coming out with a lot of cool shows.
Mandalorian looks so epic, and we know now, we do have Cassian Andor series, which sounds cool. Best of all, hello there.
Yes! Obi-Wan Kenobi is finally getting his own show, and I cannot wait to see that.
If you have time later on, you need to go, and anyone on there, you need to go and watch how they introduced him. Like, Ewan McGregor was super psyched. He goes up to Kathleen Kennedy, he's like, ask me if I'm gonna play Obi-Wan again. Will you play Obi-Wan again? And he looks at the crowd, he's like, yes. It is like the chill. Like he wants to be back, which makes the fans even more excited.
I know. Actually, I told you about how I passed Ewan McGregor.
You showed me a picture too.
In New York.
Yeah.
Like one time I was going to a Broadway show and he was, I forget what show he was in, but like literally he walked this close to me and this girl who loves Star Wars, her name's Madison, started bawling. She's like, he's the boss.
He's awesome.
It'd be cool to see him in this movie though. What if he shows up?
Dude, his voice showed up in episode 7.
That's right, which went nowhere, I
He's
guess.
like the first steps, which is the mix between episode 4's and just some new lines from McGregor.
If anything, I'm most excited to see Kylo Ren's story. He's probably my favorite character in the new trilogy.
I would agree.
And maybe he could turn back to the light. At least that's my hope.
Think so?
Right? I hope, because like I just feel like his character is the most interesting. He has gone through, I think, the most suffering that we've seen probably in all of Star Wars. Anakin came pretty close, but I actually think that his story, Ben Solo, Kylo, his story is just so sad and so tragic, and he wants to embrace the darkness so much, but he's fighting with it, and I think that that's been the most interesting thing to see throughout the series. And even though I was really disappointed by, like, I was really excited to see when he says let the past die in The Last Jedi, and then literally he goes right back to what they've been doing, like they're still Jedi and Sith, but that doesn't mean that there isn't something new to look forward. I have no idea what he's going to do. I have absolutely no idea, and that's what makes it exciting. I can't wait to see the final confrontation. It's going to be great.
It is going to be epic.
Well, if that's all we have to say about the trailer, this has been Trailer Talk with Tires. My friend Kenny signing off. God bless and catch you next time.